Evening. Well, it's just Scotty G here. I just thought I'd come on and say hello. Do you know what I mean? So to speak. Um, my pal Jimmy Newman was meant to come on, but can't touch them for some reason. So might just have to wait. I don't know if he's gonna ring or he's actually gonna come on or what. We'll see anyway. We'll see. You know. Mank Dank. Yes, Scotty. What? Aye, hello, Mank Dank. Oh, here we go. I am good, thanks, Monk. I'm the best I've ever been, to be fair. I do. I thank you, Stephen and Cole. Looking well, I do. I feel much better. Do you know what I mean? I feel a hell of a lot better. I mean myself, everything. You know, I've put a little bit of weight back on, but not as much as I would like. You know what I mean? But Tony Burkett is nothing to do with me. Nothing. I want nothing to do with them, any of them. So I'll make that clear right now. They're nothing to me. Them. They were Paddy's people he was interested in, not me. You know. So that's the way it is, basically. Thanks, Chris. Oh, he's gone strips for you. Fucking, what does that mean, like? Yeah, I know what it means. I'm just taking the mick. Do you know what I mean? Look good, Scotty. Keep chin up and keep good. See, most of the comments are good, but you get the odd dick. Well, here's the one who's been here from day one, basically. Richard Brown. Hello, Richard. How you doing, pal? He's been here since I was in my apartment in Forest Hall. That was back in 2021, I think. Mm. And he's been on ever since, to be fair. So, and he's always sort of stuck by us. Is that Mark Garrett? Is that you, Mark? I did send you a friend request, like, if that's Mark. Hello, how you doing, man? I've never seen you for ages, you know. Never seen you for ages, pal. How you doing? Are you doing good? You come and seen us when I was living in Wallsend, though, didn't you? Thanks, Richard. Appreciate it. You did come and see us, though, didn't you? When I was living in Wallsend. I remember. I can remember. What did we do? I'm good. What's that, Mackham? Big B. Hit the lakes for the destroyer. Oh my god. No, do I fuck Miss Wallsend? Definitely not. No. I was training. Oh, that's right, man. That's when I was going to do the bare knuckle thing, wasn't it, Mark? Can you send my name? Can you send my name, Charlie? Who's Charlie? I was fighting Andy Goodhand. That's right. Pals with Newman now. Me and Andy. So is Jimmy as well. Because I'm sure Jimmy was going to fight him as well at one point. But he's all right. You know, an hour had a bit back and forth before the fight was meant to go off. But Sharon, I don't know why. I can't understand why you're blocked. I haven't got a clue. Honestly. I mean, my mods are Mick Abbott, Emma Cockrell, and I can't remember the other one. Not sure. You'd pop up anyway in a minute. I don't know. Sharon, I honestly haven't got a clue. Why you're blocked. Yeah, I'm good, Emma. Thanks very much. All my love to you as well. I'm really good. No, Prix isn't. And didn't say things like that about people you didn't know. But my philosophy is, unless you see it in black and white that someone's dodgy, then I didn't believe it, because people can call people what they want, basically, and some people believe it. But like I say, I've always said, unless it's in black and white, I didn't believe it. You know what I mean? So that's the way it is, basically. Yeah, I know, Emma. It is. It's one of the trolls, isn't it? You always get the odd one, man, don't you? Do you know what I mean? Just block them if you want. You know, get them off. what? What? What's it like, Mark? What you think of Brett and Danny? Well, to be fair, I don't really know Brett. I've met Danny. I met him at the Bare Knuckle. He seems quite alright from when I met him. You know, he seems a kind enough kid, but obviously I didn't know him that well. You know, and he met him once. But I met Mick Terrell as well, the world champion. I know. I know. You've never said ever anything bad to me. It hasn't. Well, obviously, it wasn't me who blocked you, Sharon. It must have been one of the one of my mods. I didn't know about. You know. Thanks, Emma. We appreciate that. I feel much. You know what I mean. I feel much better. You know. Your muscles are starting to come back. Nah, not yet. They will though when I go to the gym. Eventually. Mick won't block me for death. Well, I mean, I've got Emma Cockrell. Do you get on with her? And there's someone else, but I can't remember his name. You know who my mod is? It's not Geordie Boy anymore. Who's the other mod? Mick, do you know? I don't know. Jake. Lanos. Oh, I met this. I went into Newcastle city centre the other day, and I met this this kid. I got off the bus, to be fair, and I was walking into town, and this lad and lass were walking past, and he was looking at us, and I knew he was going to say. I could just tell he was going to say something. You know what I mean? And he went, "Oh, wicked hat that, mate," you know. And he went, "Aye, it's Tom, your real nightmare, Sharon." So Tom, your real nightmare, Mick Abbott, and Emma Cockrell. They're me three mods. So I can't understand it, to be fair. I'll try and get you unblocked if you want, but because you've never, like I said, you've never said anything bad to me. You know, you haven't. So I've got nothing to be, you know, upset about or anything like that. You know? Or will it be Tom, will it? Right. Well, I don't even think Tom's on the night. Never seen him yet, so but and you know, I don't know how to unblock people anyway. I'll work it out though, so the next time I do a live, I'll try and get you unblocked, you know. I will. I'll try and get you unblocked. But I don't know where Jimmy Newman is, like. And how the peoples went down, it was 320, 340 people before. Now it's a 258. It's still not a bad number, like, but I can't understand why they're blocking. Do you know what I mean? But no, I mean it's been really cool recently as well. So you know, I'm cush now, you know. But no, like I said, what's he? Oh, there was a lad, and he put it, and he went, "Oh, it's you off YouTube, Scotty G, man. I watch it every single day." And I thought, well, I didn't put things up every day, you know, but you must watch all my videos, you know. So anyway, I got a selfie. He wanted a selfie, so I give him a selfie, and he says, gives a shout out on your when you do your next live, you know. So I think, oh, Kieran Hardy, that's his name. Big shout out to Kieran Hardy from Scotty G. Mucky fingers. Oh, well, he sounds dodgy for a start, Emma. So he's been timed out. Not really. I don't. Not much. I don't speak to Paddy. I've spoken to him once or twice, but Paddy's not really interested in speaking on the phone. To be fair, you know. Obviously, I can say, "Oh, you're all right" and all that. You know what I mean? And before anyone says anything, I've always said right from the very start how much I appreciated and how much respect I had for Paddy at the start when he took me in, because that was fantastic, absolutely fantastic. No one else would do it at the time, you know, and take us in, you know, after I got forced out my property by the landlord. But that's another story. That was that the top number, like Mick? 420 people in at the start. Why is it? I don't know, why is it went doing like? Should make going up again. But Brett, me and Danny Christie, I mean, there's obviously, you know, there's going to have to be some weight lost for Brett, and Danny's going to maybe have to put a bit on. So, but Danny's quite big anyway. I mean, I think when he fought that guy a few years ago, I think he was about 13 and a half stone then, 13 stone-ish. But when I seen him, and when he had his last fight, I think he was about 15 stone. So he put like stone and a half on, or a couple of stone at least. So and he looked a lot bigger than he did when he fought Decker. Jaws for Ben. You reckon Brett will do Danny? Yeah. Well, I've never seen Brett fight, to be honest. I've never seen him fight. Paddy says he's good, like, and obviously I think Paddy will be on Brett's side for the win because he doesn't really like Danny Christie. But I've got nothing against Danny Christie. He was good enough to have a photo took with me, and you know we had a photo took at the bare knuckle, which was absolutely great. So did Mick Terrell, the world champion. And I mean, can you imagine how many people come to like Mick Terrell and all that going to do this week coming on line? I probably will, Emma, when you're on, like, let us know when you're on, right? Alright, let us know when you're on, Emma. Yeah, I'll give you my email address. It's Scotty, all lowercase, Emma, right? I'll do one with you, Emma. Yeah, why not? We can do one this week if you want. But give us an email, and then we can sort it out over the phone if you want. But it's all lowercase email address. It's Scotty G-Man 041 at gmail.com. I'm doing good, Jane, thanks. No, I'm not training at the minute, not yet. That's right, cool, Emma. Kush, no bother, we'll do it. Give us an email, and I'll give you my number, and we'll sort it. You know what I mean? No problem, no bother. No problem. Tell Brian I'm asking after him. Do you know what I mean? I hope he's doing good. I hope he's well. I hope you're all well as well. You know, will do. Thanks. Not a problem, Emma. Not a problem. Jane, I feel so much better. You know, and now that I'm in, like, do you know what I mean? Pro- my proper home. Um, I feel great. You know, I knew that though. I knew that would happen. Do you know what I mean? I could only go so far with Paddy's. I mean, I commend Paddy for what he done. You know, he took us when went off the street when no one else would. You know, and I never, me of all people, I never ever thought that I would be that would happen to me. Never ever in a million years. But when you haven't got any family to rely on, you know, my mum passed away, my dad passed away, brother was in prison, you know, and I had no one to turn to basically. I was just totally on my own. And did you get my email address, Emma? Did you? Well, what's, what's that? Daniel Moore? Yes, Scotty, and then he got it all right, cool, Emma. That's good. Just drop us an email, and I'll give you. If you want to, if you want to just, if you want, when you send us the email, I'll email you back my number, and then you can give me a ring, or if you want to send me your number, it's up to you. I'm not, you know, whatever you want to do, we'll do that during the week. Middle of the week or something like that. I have dark eyes. I've got green eyes actually. I can't see them from here, like, but I have actually got green eyes. But my eyes aren't dark; they're not black. You know, they never have been. I've never been one for that. You know, so what's that? Is that a kid's? Well, why would it be a kid's top? Think about it. I am, of course. Well, it'd be nice to catch up with you as well. I mean, you know, like I say, be great. But like I said, drop us an email, Emma, and we'll sort it out and we'll do it in the middle of the week or something. What was Paddy's cooking was nice, you know, it was nice. It was nice. Um, I can't complain about it at all, and I wouldn't because no, if you did feed as well, you know, in the mornings, sausage sandwich or a bacon sandwich, sometimes in it full English. Wow, cool, Emma, cool. Um, and then on a night like tea time, uh, sometimes we'd have steak. Sometimes and most things, different things really. We had these Aberdeen Angus burgers, absolutely lovely. You know, they were like a steak basically. You know, they're massive. But to answer your question, the infection it's getting a lot better. To be fair, really is getting a lot better. You know, I couldn't even hardly move, man. Do you know what I mean? Meant to be fitted. What me top? Well, it is. Of course, it is. It's. I like tight fitting stuff. I don't know how many times have I said that anyway on here. I like me tops tight fitting, especially when I'm training. You know, if you want to call us for that, go ahead. I'm not bothered. Can I cook? Well, I couldn't like do nothing fancy, but I can. No, I, to be fair, when I was living on my own, I just had like ready meals. To be honest, you know. I mean, I would cook pasta and at the odd time and that, but nothing. Not. I wouldn't make myself a Sunday dinner or out. When I was living on my jack. So, oh, 2 seconds, because Jimmy's ringing us. Right, that was Jimmy. He's busy, so he can't come on. Never mind. You're stuck with me. So there you go. It was the first starter I was quoting Bricktop. What does that mean? Thank you, Carl. Appreciate it. You're looking good, pal. I feel it. Elon Musk. Do you think Tommy Robinson is political prisoner? I've got no thingies about Tommy Robinson. I've never followed him. I've never looked into them or anything, so I can't really comment on that. And I'm not going to, because I don't really know the bloke. So I don't know. All I know is what I've seen briefly on the news. Do you know what I mean? Like, I suppose like everybody else, most people. But that's just the way it is. When we train in time to go to the next level. I'll be training, not yet, but very soon. Very, very soon I will be. I'll go back to the gym and because there's a local, I've got a local gym around the corner, an old style gym, which I prefer, It's like Gold Star when I used to go to Gold Star, years ago, before he sold it. The ring, it's a Grim Reaper. It's a Grim Reaper. I know it's a bit ostentatious, but, it just, people have said it looked cool, but I don't know. It just caught me eye one day, and I thought, I'll get that. You know what I mean? And what's that? A game of golf. Do you know what it is? I'm not being big headed, but I was quite good at golf. I played at Parklands at Gosforth Park. I was a member there for years, from being like a kid, 13ish, right the way up until 18, I think. Sure it was, because I was driving when I last went there. I remember. I know smoking isn't good. There's a church, St. Luke's, Newcastle, Scotty. John O'Connor runs it. Fab on Tuesday night. It's totally lovely. I can get you picked up. All right, we'll talk about it when you email us. But what's happening there? Passat. Passat man. Well, no, he's been a canny. He's looking good, Paddy. Looking good, Scotty. Looking good, Paddy. Looking good, Scotty. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's going well, Carlos. Thanks very much. Very well. Best I've been in a long time. Long time. Well, I know, you're going on about smoking. I mean, it's, I don't smoke loads, so, oh well, gives a break, man, do you know what I mean? Why, Carlos? Carlos? Why do you want us to put the cigarette down? I'll be finished it soon. I'm a bit disappointed Jimmy couldn't come on, like. James Newman, Jimmy. Well, I call him James. Me and his mum are the only one that call him James. Everyone else calls him Jimmy. But I was talking to Mark Garrett before, who I was in jail with him in '06. And I was in Accrington with him as well. We were in Durham at first in '06. I spent 2 years there. I don't know who went to Accrington first, me or him. Um, Unless we went together, like, I'm not sure. I can't remember. I know it was a long time ago. But me and Mark, he was coming and he come to see us when I was living in Wallsend ages and ages ago. And it was when I was going to fight for Simon Kirk on his thingy, on his bare knuckle event. And it was Andy Goodhand. But I think Andy pulled out. I'm sure it was Andy who pulled out. And I think it was. I can't remember now, but it was a while ago, you know. But anyway, do you speak to Jedi much? Not really, not no. I mean, Jedi was always all right with me. Jedi, well, Jedi was always all right with me, so I've got nothing against the bloke. Do you know what I mean? Nothing, because like I say, he was always all right with me. You know, so I can't call the bloke, you know, and I wouldn't, you know. So, but people lose touch when, you know, especially when people change their numbers and they move or whatever, you know. So I don't know. I don't know if Emma wants to come on the night. I thought she wanted to. We're going to do a live together during the week. You know, Michael. Well, Lewis Hamilton for sure. Passat man. Michael Schumacher or Lewis Hamilton. Who's better? Lewis Hamilton. For sure he is. I mean, he's smashed all Michael Schumacher's records. You know, apart from the 7 World Championships. But other than that, he's got more. I think Schumacher's got 91 race wins. Lewis Hamilton has got 103, and he's still going. He's still got, well, you know, another good couple of seasons in him. You know, so at least, and he's going to be driving for Ferrari now. So we're going to. He hasn't went to Ferrari for now. You know, it was the same when he went to Mercedes. People thought, what you went there for? Left McLaren, but look what happened. They had a thingy season and they had a bit of a dodgy season in 2013. You know, I think he only won one race. Nigel Mansell, Damon Hill, probably Mansell. Richard, I would say Mansell, definitely Mansell. A bit better than Damon Hill anyway. Would be good if Ferrari start. I know, Passat it would be. I think, right, Hamilton doesn't go anywhere for now. He knows what he's doing. Do you know what I mean? He really does. He knows what he's doing. Ayrton Senna is probably the best of all time, though. And then, you know, because he died. You know, very young. Very, very young he did. You know, he was only 34 when he died at Imola. You know what I mean? And it was terrible. Really terrible. Yeah. 94 that was. But he had 41 race wins. I mean, could you imagine if he'd went on for another 10 years? Or even 6 seasons, you know? Because back then they didn't stay at the lower 40s and that. But he would have still been there probably 40, you know, Ayrton Senna. But he was better than Prost, Alain Prost. Much better, I would say, anyway. I've watched like the old races and all that, and Senna was just massively, massively talented. Do you know what I mean? Massively talented. I cannot. I reckon his funeral was just jam packed, absolutely jam packed. Will you ever bare knuckle fight, Scotty? Mm, well, who knows? I'm not going to say no, but I'm not going to say definitely yes either. So we'll see. We'll see what the future brings. The next couple of years, because I'm still there. I'm still there, able to compete in a couple of years. So we'll see. But not at the minute, obviously. Got any gum? What's that? Gum? I thought you said gun. Mm. But whatever it is, no, I haven't. Because look, I'm just reading the comments here, people. I don't know who I would fight. Whoever's at the time, I'll be bigger. So because I would have been training for it. So I'll be heavier. So I would have to get someone round about my weight at the time. So I haven't got a clue who I would fight. To be fair, I don't know yet. We'll see. Like I said, we'll see what the future brings. Okay. Who knows? A massive world out there. Nah, I'm not fighting Shadow. It's not because I'm scared or anything like that or worried. It's just, I just, 2 seconds. I'm not that, but no, I probably wouldn't, to be fair. I wouldn't. I wouldn't fight Shadow again. I've still got the poster on my phone in my photo gallery when we were going to fight on Paddy's farm before I knew him. Thanks, Richard. And obviously it's here because he was classed as a wrestler and me bare knuckle. And what we were going to fight, it was arranged, and then they cancelled it. Well, Paddy cancelled it because I come off his live, you know. Come off his live, and I'd promised someone else I'll go on theirs, So I tried to keep everyone happy, but obviously it didn't work, did it? So what can you do? But it's like I said, I didn't know Paddy then, and Paddy said when he took us in, he says, I've always followed you, back when you were, you know, when we put that, me and James Newman put that that video out, me, a few years ago, you can see it, where, like, I've got my suit on and one time, and then like, I'm much bigger, so I'll get like that again. It was only a couple of years ago. It wasn't like it was like 10 years ago or something, you know what I mean? It was only a couple of years ago, so I can do it easy, not a problem. So just have a bit of faith, and you'll see. Do you know what I mean? I haven't got my old training partner. I'm not going to mention his name on here, like, but I haven't got me training partner who I used to train with. My best mate, who I used to go on the drink with. We started going out drinking together when we were young. But we always went to the gym from being like 15, 16. We started. Pardon me, and it was wicked. But he fell out. We fell out with it. Well, he fell out with me over nothing really. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to go into it because it's private. Do you know what I mean? But cheers, Carl. But that was why, and he's just been so. He's never. I've tried to like sort it out, but he won't even entertain me to speak. And he was my best mate for like 20 years nearly. Do you know what I mean? And oh, man, like I said, the less I say, the better about it because they don't want to be mentioned online, So I respect that. That's why I don't mention their name. Cheers, James Hope. But I give the big shout out to Kieran Hardy, the lad who I met. Big shout out to Kieran Hardy. He's just a lad. I don't know him. He's just a lad I met. Well, I didn't meet him. He just come up to me in the town, Newcastle city centre. He recognises, sees he watches us on YouTube every day, and I'm like, all right, cheers, mate. And he wanted a selfie with us. I went, no problem. And so now, and when he was leaving, he says, "Oh, when you next do your live or you have one of your videos, will you give us a shout out?" I went, "I need bother, of course." Have you, Emma? Or did you follow us back then? Like when I was wearing my shades and wearing my sunglasses and all that, my Ray-Bans, and I had my suit on. And when you see that, the pictures in that video, should make well, Tank should make a comeback. Who's Tank? Emma, can you unblock me, please? Well, you wouldn't be able to see if you're blocked. Brian recovering, still poorly, but I'm trying to fight the well. Best of wishes there, Emma. Like I said, I hope Bryce gets well very soon. Obviously, I'm not. I don't know him personally, but I'm still. I know you, so to speak, a little bit. But so like I said, it's just respect, isn't it? Give me wishes to your husband, right? Because he's not well at the minute. And I've watched all of Bry's stuff. I watched when he done the podcast with Sean Atwood. I watched him when he did. The podcast with Sean, because I was going to go to Sean Atwood's. He wanted me. He sent me train tickets in 2019. And obviously, I was still training then, so I was perfect for going on. But God bless, but my mum was still alive then, and she didn't want us going on telly, so the full world basically could see us talking about being in prison and stuff like that, and because that's what I was obviously going to have to talk about my full life, you know what I mean. But I ended up just what I done was he got a refund on the tickets, and I sent them back, so he never lost it. He never lost out, basically, Decker Heady wanted us to go on his podcast now, but obviously that didn't end up happening, Let's have a look. How many we got in? 261. That's not bad. It was massive at the start. It went up to what? 420. That's like, can you beat that? I remember people who had a lot more subs than me were getting that sort of numbers, Decker Heggie runs YouTube. Does he? No, it doesn't. How was that like? He doesn't run YouTube at all. Not one bit. He's back on, I think. I haven't watched any of his stuff, but I've heard he's back on. I've seen some bits like his face pop up and that, but I've never subbed him or nothing, so I don't really know. I can't comment on it. I can't comment on it. I'm not going to, because I don't know the bloke. I don't know the situation. I don't know anything about anything. So I can't comment. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's the way it is. But why did people think this was a kid's top? Do you know what I mean? Why? I can't understand why you would think it was a kid's top. I'm a swinger, stoned with me box. Right? No wrong with that. I'm a swinger. Skunk. Um, or whatever it is, to be fair. No wrong with that. Do you know what I mean? And no smoke. Nothing at all. You know? Oh. Safe. What's that? Safe call. Swinger same live. Cheers, Richard. A couple of people have said that now about me hat. Well, I seen it online and I thought I'm gonna have that leg. Do you know what I mean? And I thought I'll try it. I've got two. I've got one what's dark blue, and it goes with me new barber jacket. Cause I just got a barber jacket not long ago. It was the same one I used to have. You know, so it goes with the coat. You know, and matches. So sometimes when I go out, I'll wear it. You know what I mean? To match. But, you know, so there you go. Let's have a look. You literally look like what I believe Jack the I look like Jack the Ripper. Do I? All right. What? Oh my God. I swear to God. Some people are just mental, aren't they? You know what I mean? What about cool? Sorry about that. The time of the year, you know. I think I've got a little bit cold. You know, a bit of a stuffy nose. You know, but it's nothing to worry about. You know, obviously it's just a cold. You know what I mean? Hello, random. How's it going? No, I'm Dean. I'm not sick. Why would I be? If you were sober, I'd never hit a drunken man. Well, I didn't drink, so I can't really comment on that. You know, I don't drink at all, mate. You know, I don't like the taste of alcohol, so I just don't drink. You know, never have, to be fair. When I used to go out, you know, it was just to be sociable and get drunk, basically, when I was younger, you know, just like everybody else. But some people, as they get older, their taste buds change and they like the taste of it, you know. My dad used to. I remember my dad sitting like in the summer and he would have a pint of lager, you know, and he'd be like, he'd take a drink of it and he'd be like, oh, it's lovely that, do you know what I mean? And I'm like, how, you know, but different people are different, so, you know, you just gotta agree, really. Oh, that's not bad. Well, we're up at 310, but it's just dropped to 305, but that's still not bad, you know. To be honest, I haven't really watched anything. You know, people keep asking us, "Oh, what's happening with aliens and things like that?" And I mean, I don't know. You know, I really don't know. I mean, I've never watched anything to do with aliens for a good while now. You know, properly anyway. You know, regular, should I say? Um, so, uh, but yeah, no one can say 100%. I suppose, if there are or not, if there is or not. You just don't know, do you really? You don't know 100% for a start. You know, you cannot say that. So And I think there has been, obviously there's been cover-ups by the government, but I don't know if I can talk about things like that on here about the government, so I'll have to, no, I didn't believe in Bigfoot, to be fair. Well, no, I mean, if people, I mean, who knows what's in these other countries, who knows what's in other countries? You don't, do you? I mean, humble friar is against Decker. BC, he had his bird walking around the bedroom like a cream egg. What does that mean? I don't know. The size of the place, 100%. There is something else out there. Well, there's billions and billions of, stars, planets. And if we're the only one that's got like intelligent life and humans, I'd be very surprised. Put it that way. Very, very surprised. I mean, who agrees with that? Well, no, buying silver. You know what, Alexander? Rev Alexander. Gold, I've noticed, I've seen when I've been watching things on the telly, gold's through the roof at the minute. It's really high. So if you want to buy some gold, the jewelers will buy it off you and melt it down. They'll just melt it down, and you'll get good money. But you've got to. Oh, look at this, Ficky Stingers. How many tracks that you've got, fella? As of now, couldn't tell you. No, I'm not off Geordie's show, Vincent. Some of them aren't even proper Geordies, man. I haven't even watched it. I don't watch that crap, to be fair. But because I think it's on MTV now. I didn't watch it. Oh, Temu's kind of good. When you subscribe to it though, messages, constant, boom, 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 every single day, man. Do you know what I mean? Every single day you get messages. But I think they must make money off the messages because I think because they're so cheap. But there's always a catch. They'll see, I don't know, what, say for instance, a t-shirt or a pair of tracksuit bottoms or something, they'll see, $9.99, but you've got to spend a certain amount before you can get them for that price. That's the catch, I think. So I might be wrong, but I'm not sure. All sorts of stuff. Sup. Cheers, Big Author. Respect to you as well. Nice top. Thanks, Vincent. Appreciate it. It's just a top hat. Where? But thanks very much. I appreciate it. Give it a look. William. Thanks, Ali. Appreciate that. Really do. Appreciate people, obviously, the amount of people that say, oh, you're looking well, you're doing good. It's overwhelming. It got a bit overwhelming, to tell you the truth. But, I mean, people are just trying to be nice, do you know what I mean? There's very nice people out there, man. There is some horrible people out there, there's some of these trolls. But luckily, they're the minority, and most of the people are nice. Bri Collins, Scotty, you're my hero. I'm your hero, am I? How's that like? What? Why am I a hero? Why? Scotty, you're my hero. Right, so why though? Can you tell us why? Bob Lazar. Bob Lazar. Well, but if you Google him or go on YouTube, like YouTube, what we're on now, obviously, put in Bob Lazar, probably bring his documentary up because he worked, or he had Area 51, but he didn't work actually there. He worked at a sort of off-site place, that was built purposely for secret. I think it was called S4. I think that's right, Andy. S4, yeah, so on. And he brought it all out, didn't he? Bob Lazar, you know. He was what was he doing? He was like reconstructing spaceships, trying to get them to basically work for our army. That's what he was doing. But they've never brung anything out yet. So watch Bob Lazar's podcast with Joe Rogan, Scotty, if you haven't already. I don't think I have actually with Joe Rogan. Lee Patterson, where's your kid? He's up here now, but because of his restrictions getting out of prison, I'm not allowed to see him. And it's ridiculous. Absolutely, I can't. It's absolutely ridiculous. Especially when you know basically him and my niece are the only family I've got. You know, and our little Ben. You know, but I'm not going to mention any of their names on here. I don't. But how can they do that? He's been in jail for that long. He was in jail for a long, long time, my brother. A long time, and then eventually gets out, and he's told he can't see his brother because of his restrictions. Ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. But what can you do? What can we do? And I don't know. What? Thanks, Chris. I'm doing good. Thank you very much. Scott looks like he's been getting some dinners inside him, filling out a bit. Good stuff. Well, I've been eating. I've been eating really well. And I'm putting the weight back on. I'm putting the weight back on. So just wait and see. Few months, what I'll be like. Do you know what I mean? Especially when I go back to the gym. That's when things will really begin. You know what I mean? Me putting the weight on and getting in better shape and whatnot. You know, because I'm not. I'm not. Obviously, I'm. It'll take a little while, but it'll happen. Aye, Richard. Possibly by the summer, yeah. Hopefully. I think so. Anyway, yeah, I think so. But when me and James Newman done a live the other night. Oh, hello, Dan. Dan is one of the kids that when the smoking sheriff picked us up in Wallsend, Dan was helping him look for us, and then he come and seen where he was in the town when we went to Bare Knuckle. He's a good kid, really good kid. I like him. He's dead. There's nothing untoward with him at all. He's a good kid. Get on with him, Kush. So happy days. Mick Abbott was at the Bare Knuckle as well. Obviously, it was Kush. It was great. It was a good night. Really good night. Sheriff has been acting outrageous lately. Well, I spoke to him last night on the phone, and he's thinking about coming off YouTube. Not a problem, Dan. It's just the truth, you know. You're a good kid, and you are class you as a mate. You know what I mean? For what you've done, and just we get on good. So I'll class you as a friend. You know what I mean? But I spoke to Sheriff last night, and it's just when he's drunk. You know, he shouldn't do live when he's drunk, basically. But I didn't know if he's embarrassed or not. I don't know what. But I didn't. Not really. Declan, do you still speak to Paddy? Not really. Paddy's not really a one for talking on the phone anyway. You know. I've texted him a couple of times. But that's about it. You know what I mean? He keeps threatening people when he on his pocket getting. I don't know. I'm not getting involved. You know, like I say, he's my mate, so I kind of I'm not gonna. You know, like the less I see it, the better. To be fair, the less I see it, the better. Because I don't want to, you know, come across as like bad mouthing him or anything like that. You know what I mean? Because he's a good kid. Well, he basically come and got me. It was double lucky that we met each other and we was there in the time in Newcastle. Because he come and look for us, and he was waiting at my chemist from 8 o'clock, or we say like 8 o'clock or half 8 in the morning. But it wasn't my day for going. I only go twice a week, and it wasn't my day for going. I think it was a Thursday. Um, what's that say? Oh, I can't even read it. Cheers, Mickey. Appreciate it. Have you had your subway tax reduced? I have actually, yeah. Mickey, Slater, is it? Aye, Slater. I have had it reduced. Um, and to be fair, I'm gonna get it reduced again. I think it's every month I get reduced, so I'll just keep going. Scotty has Sheriff ever threatened? No, he's never done. He's never said anything untoward to me, Sheriff. Never ever. He's my pal, man. Me proper, like me good, not just a YouTube friend, like a proper friend, you know. So he's never said that to me. He wouldn't anyway. Why would he? You're forgetting. He said it in the narrative, right? I mean, like I said, I didn't want to get involved. I didn't want to say, oh, this, that, and the other. But, right? But what I will say is, narrative was one of the ones that was trolling me, Paddy, um, Paddy, and Sheriff. When I first, more or less, when I first got there, there is a reason behind it. It's not just for nothing. But, like I said, I'm not getting involved. So there you go. What's this? What's this like flower? Irish, Scottish, Scotty. 99% of people on this live make mistakes, mate. keep on moving forward, mate. You've done really well so far. Well, that's it. Like I say, I've never ever right. Look, right. I'm gonna tell you now. I've said it before, but I'll say it again. Right. I've never ever been addicted to anything but what I get from the chemist. I haven't. It's as simple as that. I'll come up with it if I had, but I haven't. Just me buprenorphine what I get from the chemist. Super text. What I got on in jail, because it was a new thing when we went to jail. Mark Garrett will tell you that. He was in the chat before, you know. Anyone who was in jail from '06 onwards will tell you the same thing. We didn't know what it was. So anyone and everyone was taking it, you know what I mean? And it affected you somehow or another. It affected you different when you went in the jail. I don't know how, I don't know why, but it did. Because as soon as I got out, obviously I was addicted to it by then. And when I took it, when I got out, it didn't work the same. So I think, I spoke to people about it, and people think, oh, it was because, people were in an enclosed environment, and it was just there. Do you know what I mean? So I think that's probably why. Have a good night. Thanks, Flower. I appreciate that. Thank you. No, not at all. Subutex is totally different from methadone. It's a choice. Well, but saying that, I wouldn't like. Obviously, me getting out of prison, being addicted to Subutex, I'm not going to go on methadone. But some people go on methadone, and oh God, it's one of the worst things I think in the world to be on that stuff. Gets in your bones apparently. And the rattle off it's horrible. I don't know. I've never been addicted, but I know I took it. But no, Subutex is totally different. Totally different. I mean, you can get like you drink the methadone for a start. You know what I mean? And I would say it's probably stronger. I would say it's probably a lot stronger than Subutex. I am doing good, John Lonley. Doing good. Turn to behind your ghost. Turn to behind your ghost. What does that mean? Goal for this year, Scotty. Get your passport, driving license as well. Passport, definitely. Right? My niece is going on holiday. She's only paying 300 quid. She's going to Tenerife for 4 days. It's not bad, that is it? Alright. So, happy days. Scott, what's your plans for the future? Well, I just take it by day at the minute, because obviously I've just got settled, in where I am. So, um, I don't know yet, but when I do, don't worry, you'll be the first to know. Okay, because I'll obviously talk about it on here. So there you go. All right, Scotty, how's it going? How's the getting the clean going? Good, good, good. The only thing I take is what I get from the chemist. That's it. And obviously smoke a bit green, but that's that's now, is it? When I was at even my drugs counsellor, I'm not going to mention anything to do with that, because for the murders on last time. But my drugs counsellor even said, we're not bothered about cannabis. It's not an issue. And I was like, oh, that's good. Great. Yeah. But let's have a look. Hey, bro, are you Scottish? Hope you're doing well. Well, you can't think I'm Scottish, surely. My accent? No, I've never been Scottish, mate. Never. Never been Scottish, like. Never been it. Oh, I have. I've worked in Scotland. Sorry. I've worked in Scotland a couple of times. Strathclyde. What was the other one? I don't know, Greg's. You know, the Greg's turned from the just where you could go in, but then they turned it where you could sit in like a pot of baker's coffee sort of thing, stroke coffee. And then first come out a few years ago. Oh, it was Perth. Perth was it? Perth. Sure, that was the name. That, sure it was. I don't want to be foolish and of course I'm a Geordie. You can tell it's my accent. Oh, aye. You might be from another country like Dan, you're right. No, you're right. People have photo Scottish from other countries. I don't know how, like, because I can tell differences between obviously other countries and, do you know what I mean? Different countries to different people. I don't know why they can't, but I don't sound like a Geordie. Do you know what I mean? I don't sound Scottish, sorry. You know what I mean? Are you in America? Well, all right. No, I'm English, and I'm from Newcastle, Pontine. So that means I'm a Geordie. Okay, I'm a Geordie. Because look, Scotty G, hope you've been. I have, mate. Hangman audits. Like I say, I feel the best. Why am I scary like Coopers? You is scary. Why? Not scary. Tommy Martin, where's that flag from? Where you from, like Tommy? Put the country's name up. Hi, from oh, we've got someone from Scotland in Maria Maguire. Did you, what did I say with there? Did you see? I didn't. My niece did. She told us about it. I don't even know what happened. To be fair, I know that's quite bad, isn't it? When I'm a Geordie, not knowing the score Newcastle, but I'll tell you the truth, I didn't watch it. You know, not really. You know, I used to love football, right? You know, when I was younger, when I was like, say, you know, a teenager, and then up until like say, you know, maybe 20ish. But after once I found the Formula One, I just that was it. That was for me, like definitely. Hello, I'm preferring from family guy. Yeah. I like the Juventus tops as well. I haven't got it. I haven't got one. Like. Oh, they're nice, like other Juventus tops. I've never seen them, mate. Black and white one. I think sure they're black and white now. I mean, they've always been black and white, haven't they? Juventus. Sure they have. I might be wrong, like you know. Obviously, pull us up if I'm wrong, but sure they've always been black and white, like. Never mind. Anyway, you should get an F1. You should get an F1 Lewis Hamilton top. Uh, I've had F1 tops in the past. But what I plan to do is at some point before he, especially before he retires anyway, I want to go to the British Grand Prix. You know, so I think it's in Northamptonshire, um, and what I think the best thing to do is hire a camper van and go and obviously drive down and go the night before, because trying to get in the place the next day, if you go and stay in a hotel, right, it's just gridlocked, boom, constantly, and you cannot get in. Do you know what I mean? So that's the best thing to do, is just camp out. That'll be great. Now, what I want is, I want to try and obviously, but he loves the fans, Lewis Hamilton. Do you know what I mean? And what I want to do is get a selfie with him and get his autographs. You know what I mean? Put my name on and sign his name. You know what I mean? And I know it's been done by him. You know, and I'll cherish that. I will. I'll cherish it. But obviously, we'll see. He's with Ferrari now, so I think he's going to do well, mate. Like, I think he's going to win. I think he's going to beat Max Verstappen this season. You know, I hope he does anyway. Like I said, I think he's going to beat Max this season, like, and get his 8 world championships. I think he'll. I wouldn't be surprised if he only does 1, maybe 2 seasons with Ferrari, because he's 40 now, but he's still, he's still on the ball, and he's still fitting up. Do you know what I mean? It's 600 quid minimum. What, for the British Grand Prix to go? Hangman audits. Is that what you're saying? 600 quid to go to the British Grand Prix. It's not that dear, is it? Off to bed, yeah, Scotty. Work in the morning. School in the DC. Good. See you. Looking good. Keep it up. And prove us all wrong. All the haters, anyway. Wish you all the best. Bless everyone. Alright, same to you, mate. Same to you. Hope you have a good day at work tomorrow. Alright. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Like I say, I appreciate everyone who leaves compliments, you know what I mean, saying I'm looking well and all that, you know what I mean. I'll appreciate everyone. You know, I do. It's definitely around 600. I've never actually looked into it, but 269 to 399. Well, that's not too bad. I'd pay 400 quid, you know. I'd probably pay 6, to be fair, you know, because when you want to do something, does the price really matter? If you're really, it's your dream, more or less, you know, to go there. It's like going to a football match and being able to see the someone, just cancel me. It's like going to a football match and seeing your thingy, getting your photo took with famous footballers and stuff. Have you seen Sheriff lately? I haven't seen him, but I've spoke to him on the phone. I spoke to him last night, you know, so I spoke to him last night, and he's all right. You know, I'm not going to I'm not going to comment on like I said, I'm not going to comment on what went on, because it's not my business, you know. So there you go. That's the way it is. I guess people buy the tickets and upsell them. Probably, Hangman. Probably. You're probably right there. The audio is very low. Is it? It shouldn't be. The volume's up. The volume. Wait there. Sorry. The volume's up, Kush. So it should be. It should be all right. You know what I mean? It should be great. I can't make it any better. You know, it's up to the max. It's up to the max. Maybe it's me talking a bit quiet, but like I said, You good like you from? No, I'm not from British. I'm not from Sunderland. I'm from Newcastle, obviously. Uh, Newcastle upon Tyne. I'm a Geordie, not from Sunderland. I've worked in Sunderland, but their accent is completely different to ours. So is Middlesbrough's. You know, you've got us, Sunderland, and Middlesbrough. You know, and obviously you've got the likes of Hartlepool and Peterlee and places like that. You know, in between. Um, Bishop Auckland, you know, is not far away from us. But to be fair, people in Hartlepool, people in Hartlepool, people in Middlesbrough, people in Sunderland talk totally different to us, mate. Talk totally different. And you should be able to tell that. I mean, I can tell, but I don't know if it's just because I'm a Geordie. You know, you would have to let us know. Shout outs to who? Wham Bam. Audits I wounded. My cat went. Audits I wounded my cat. We cat. What does that mean, like British? Tenerife. Hi. Good, mate. How's you? Cheers, Paul. Appreciate it. Really do. Are you good? That's good. Alright. Tenerife saying he's all good. Oh well, Kushti. Crystal Holloway. Hi. Hi to you as well. Hi to you as well. Hi. Who's it? It gone from Israel. What? What does that mean, like? Olivia. Olivia Gardner. Hi. From Italy. Oh, well. Hi to you. I hope you can understand it. You know, it's funny because I think I've said it before, but you see, my dad, he was adopted, you see. My dad he was adopted. He was born in 1945, and obviously it was the end of the war, just before the war ended, and it was just before the war ended, and his birth mom didn't want him because she was married, you see, and she had an affair with an Italian soldier. That's all we got. That's all we got told. That's all my dad got told. Um, and you see, but she was married. You see, and especially in them days, it was a pure sin. Do you know what I mean? And she gave him up for adoption. So he got adopted, and that's all he knew about his dad, his real dad, anyway. The soldier, the Italian soldier, he was Italian, and that was it. Didn't even have a name. Didn't even get a name off her, you know. And then she's well, unfortunately, she's passed away now. You know, his real man. So, um, well, that to be honest, he just gave up after that. You know, he was a bit upset, but my mum, she consoled him. You know, because my mum is like a strong person. You know, my dad really wasn't. To be fair, he wasn't as strong as what my mum is. You know, like physically, like mentally and whatnot, and emotions and whatnot. So, but you see, don't worry about it, man. You know, well, you've got your proper family here. Um, so don't worry about it. And he left it at that, basically. So, and I was just young at the time. I think I was about 15, 16, because I think it was about 98, 99 he done that. And it was just before we moved, because my granddad passed away, and he used to live across the road, you see. And obviously, that was my mum's dad. And Paddy Conroy actually knew my mum's family, you know. He'd watched one of my videos, I think, one of my lives, and he knew, yeah, I'd mentioned the name, and he went, oh, he says, are you related? He must spoke about it, and it turns out that he knew one of my relations. He knew a couple of them, you know what I mean? So it's a small world, isn't it? Right, small world. Because look, if you wish to shine like the sun, first must, oh God. Paul, you're from Blackburn. You're all right. Because look, I'm just reading the comments, people. All right. Do you know what it is, right? The numbers have went down. We're up at the start. We flew up to like 420, I think. Mick tells me. Mick Abbott, me mod. He's my managing moderator. I think it was 420 at the very start. Do you know what I mean? I'm a few minutes in. Genzo, I'm good. Cheers. Appreciate it. Like I said, really appreciate it. So look, how many? One? Just the one? Why would I make any more? Do you know what I mean? How I mean? You basically, you knew, I think you must have knew the answer to that anyway. Do you know what I mean? You were just looking for a bit confrontation, possibly, but it's not going to happen here, mate. So it's not going to happen here. Well, Jossel, Mangi, you're a racist, are you? Is that 100% that you're a racist? Is it? Tell us if you're 100% racist, because I want to know. Jews. What? So you're not racist against black people? Scott, don't give me lip. When have I give you lip, like? Lewis? Sadiq? I keep the bloodline pure. Oh, I think you've got the wrong attitude there, Jocelyn. But it's up to you, so I'm not going to say anything. You know, it's up to you. But obviously, I don't agree with racism in any sense, because I've got a, you know, people who were in my life are still in my life now, not as much like, but you know, and mixed race, you know. So I don't agree with it. I never have, to be fair. I never have. You know? I'm not Scottish. Yes, Johnny. You know? A lot of people from, like Dan was saying, loads of people from other countries. In fact, he's right, to be fair, because I remember going on holiday with my mum and dad. Yeah, like when I was a kid. And people there, they thought we were Scottish because of our accent. But I mean, it sounds completely different, I think. Do you not think? Scottish accent compared to a Geordie one. Do you not think that looks completely different? Because I do. Like, oh, Paul, I think you're just looking for a, like I said, confrontation, mate. Have you got any tracksuits? You know what I mean? Geordie is very, of course, it's different from Scottish. Retta Daniel was hidden by McAbbott. Oh, well. Get that racist out now. You know, that's. I cannot agree with that, to be fair, in any sense, whether it's Jews, blacks, whatever. I don't agree with racism at all. So get them with the chat. One mods, please. Right, Lorna, do you know what I mean? Scotland is only over our border, like, mate, but it's. Oh, of course it is, Dan. I totally agree. It's not far. I've worked there a couple of times, you know what I mean? I've worked there probably I think 3 or 4 times. Um, it's not far. It's not far away from Newcastle. Like you say, it's just over the border, you know. But our accents are totally different. Newcastle used to be in Scotland, or was that Carlisle? I'm not sure, mate. You'll have to Google it because that's something I don't know. You know. Let's have a look. What were you doing in that hut? Oh, I mean, when I was staying with Mr. Conroy, Paddy. Well, like I said, I've got nothing but respect for Paddy because he did take us in when no one else would, and give us, you know, um, somewhere to sleep basically, and fed us. So, do you know what I mean? But I can't say out against him, and I wouldn't because you know anyone else done that, but Paddy, you know, he went on, you know, so there you go. Carlisle is 59 miles from me, and I'm just east of Edinburgh. I know Carlisle's not far because especially when I was staying with Paddy, you could used to see the signs for Carlisle, you know, it was like it was on the way, you know what I mean? Look, Berwick, I think you were on about Berwick. Well, I've been to Berwick as well, but they don't sound like us either. Do you know what I mean? It's only people from Newcastle who obviously speak Geordie. People from Sunderland, even people from South Shields, you know, they've got a different accent to us. It's weird, but true. Because we try and keep things as real life and real talk basically as much as we can. You know what I mean? So there you go. Scott, you ever been to Ipswich? Once, once, but I just went. I remember going with my dad when I was a kid. But other than that, I haven't been now. I mean, we went on a well. You went to pick something up, I think. I'm sure we did. If I heard the people from Workington, they sound quite Geordie. Apparently, some Geordies migrated there a while back. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that about Workington. Where I didn't even know what Workington is, to be fair. but I'll take your word for it. You know what I mean? So, and because I didn't know. So there you go. Shout out to Chuck Norris. Well, big shout out to Chuck Norris. Tom, a spiral from Lancashire. In Terran, heavyweight champion. Gonna fail. Must say fight for the belt. For the belts. Well, I didn't think there's many people that will beat Mick Terrell. Like 2 secs. Right, I'm back. I'm gonna move this a little bit forward. So I see the comments a bit better. Oh yeah, the bare knuckle. Well, I think that's going to be out in the Westlake district. They're like sort of, they're not Geordies. I'm from South Shields, but live with the love of my life in. But Dan, you've probably picked up. You've probably changed your accent. I don't know. I've never, to be honest, Dan. I can't comment. I don't. I can't remember hearing you speak like that. Do you know what I mean? Like enough to see. Oh, I can tell his socials accent. Tom in the UFC. He's gonna fight John Jones. Oh, well, good. And you're looking well, 100% better than when sheriff found you on the street. Yep. You've been away. You've been in Newcastle down for 15 years. So there you go. That'll be why. You've obviously your accent. You probably did you not talk a bit different? Because they say different things. They say just things with a little bit of a different twang. Do you know what I mean? That's all it is. You know, there's places even like I mean, South Shields is really close to us, but like I said, they do see certain things differently. You know, cheers. Second best 89. I'm going to the gym soon. You know, not at the minute, but there's plenty of time. Rome wasn't built in a day. You know, so there you go. And alright, I'll get back to how I used to be. Do you know what I'm saying? I can do it. I'll do it. Not a problem. The people are probably going to bed soon, but is South Shields? Well, I think so. I don't know, Davy, so I'm not going to comment on it. But I think so. Yes. Yeah, I think so. I'm sure Paddy said he was from South Shields, but I don't know the bloke, so I'm not commenting. Do you know what I mean? The English lad says John Jones is a cheat. I don't know. I can't comment on it because I don't know. I don't know if he's a cheat or not. You know what I mean? I don't have a clue. Yes, it is. What does that mean, Dan? What's yes, it is? What I said about South Shields, you mean? It's just a different twang, in it. Do you miss the 90s, Scotty? Not really, because I was only like 16 in the 15, 16 in the 90s. So, nah. I prefer the millennia time, 2000 onwards. What he is made is the GOAT, and I would love for Tom to take it. Right. Well, that could be interesting. Very interesting. I haven't got a clue. Who proposed to Jesus Christ on one knee? Oh, wait, unless you were there, how would you? Well, unless there's records about it, like, I don't know. Not sure. I've got a clue. Not really into religion that much, so it's not my area. You know how Geordies say Gannon Yam for whom it's Viking language. They used to say Gannon Hem, Heim. Ah, no, how that's pronounced. Probably right, aye, because they did it. They did spend time in the area, didn't they? Good. Lena had his day for sure. Hangman, I'm gonna roll one. Right, it's up to you, matey. Do it you like. Go for it. Who's Margaret? Mick? Way I man. John Donnelly. Aye, that's a proper Geordie word. Why I man, isn't it? If everyone says why I man. But sometimes my accent might get a bit. I can't speak. I mean, if you want, I used to on the lives that I used to do with James and that. Sometimes I used to put a proper full on. I used to just speak it naturally, full on Geordie accent. You know, all the slang and everything. Margaret is a who's Margaret Mick? Who you just said good night to? Do you like stories of F1, Scotty, and how it happens? Yeah, I love F1. I love F1. My mum and dad today. What? What does that mean? Sean Drake? If that's really you, I'll be all right. Cause look, what is the average age in here? 35 to 44, 44, I think. I think that's me. Margaret McConnelly. I don't know, Mick. I don't know the last. I don't know the woman. You know, am I from Montreal in Canada? No, from England, and I'm from Newcastle upon Tyne. You know, so there you go. Well, I'm going to do another 20 odd 22 minutes. That'll be the 2 hour mark, and I think I'll say good night after that. It's been a good live though. But we'll still go on. Me and Paddy are good. But well, we're all right. We're sound. We've never fell out or anything. But Paddy doesn't like speaking on the phone, so and I respect his privacy. So that you know he likes his privacy, which I do as well. I mean, I like that's why that's why I worked at Paddy's, to be fair, because he liked his privacy, and I was good with being on coping with my own company. Carlos Cano, how much for the what me top? I'm not gonna sell you me top, mate. You know what I mean? However, if you declare with your mouth, Jesus, oh God, flower, first time I've seen you. Oh well, that's happy. Welcome to the channel. I hope you've subscribed. have a look. Or the Anu- Anunnaki coming back. Or I don't know. Ronnie Batista. Are you from the West End? Newcastle? With that name, Batista. I remember my mum living in the West End and she used to go on about the Batistas. Are you related to them or what? From the West End, are you? You're from the West End? I know. Have a look. Yeah, oh, do you not know the name Alfie Wall? The Walls. Alfie Wall. He's passed away now, unfortunately. You know, God bless him. But that was a relation on me mum's side. Oh, you do know? I thought you would, like. Well, that's my relation. That was, well, it was my relation, to tell you the truth. From Blakelaw. And my mum was from Scotchy. Um, and she was obviously, she was born in Scotchy, do you know what I mean? So, this, Burberry. Burberry, this, mate. What kind of, what's was that hat? Burberry one, yeah. Nice one, Batista. Ah, well, it's a small world, isn't it? Small world. But I recognised the name straight away because I could remember my mum going on about it, you know. Um, Obviously, her name changed to Grey when she got married, you know. But originally, she was from Scotchy, you know. And that's where my parents. Aye, that's right. That's probably good. Well, that's probably right, Ronnie. Because I mean, if you don't mind us asking, are you? How old are you? Why is everyone interested in me hat? People, most people like the hat, you know. So Ronnie Batista's Kush, you know, is my relations, didn't you, Ronnie? You're 52. All right. Well, aye, that'll be right then. Um, that'll be right. Your parents, aye. You're probably your parent. My mum would have probably knew your parents. Probably. Yeah. So madness, small world, like I say. I used to live in Leith. I don't know where that is. Paul, like and subscribe. All right. Well, give us a like and subscribe. We're only on for another 15 minutes, so if you're going to do it, well, you can do it anytime you like, to be fair. So there you go. You gonna live? No, I'm not gonna live with Paddy again. No, you like Paddy likes his privacy, you know, and I respect that. Of course I do. I respect it. Do you know what I mean? He likes his privacy, but I do myself. So you're like a good person, you Scotty. I want to see you do well, bro. Well, thanks, Dan. I hope. Wait, that's the plan anyway. You know, to get back how I used to be, and I think it'll work. I think it's well, it is going to work. Simple as that. You know. So there you go. No live on here, mate. What do you mean, no live on here? Of course, been live for an hour and 45 minutes. You doing any? Not this. Well, probably not. Well, I don't know about this year. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I doubt it, but you never know. You never know what can happen. You know, when I'm training, probably it'll take a good few months to get back to how I was. You know, so the real Scotty G is yeah, exactly. Of course, the real Scotty G is coming back. I feel much better now. I'm in my own place, mate. That's where I am. Who's that? Hyrule. Hyrule Petal. I'm not sure where you're. You know, I don't know, mate. But I'm in my own place, basically. There you go. I think that's why I've got a bit better because you know I'm getting sorted back to normality, so to speak. Do you know what I'm saying? hmm So there you go. I think people must be going to bed now, like because the numbers have dropped from over 300 to 200. Get up, Scotty Lag, looking well, kid. Yeah, cheers, Peter. That's the plan to get back how I used to be, and I will. Not a problem. Not a problem. Just a few months, and you'll see. You'll see the change. You will. You'll all see the change. You know what I mean? Um, and anyone who doubted us, you prove wrong. So there you go. Ah, it's still over. Well, it just went to 199, Mick. But no, you're right. Still over 200 people in that. That's kind of that's not so bad, is it? He's got G time in Oldham. No, I don't think I've been to Oldham. Can't say I have. Like, sorry, mate. I don't know. When you have the money, go to B&M and get some gym supplies. Hmm. It's been cold here, mate. It was -5 this morning, or -6 when I got up. When I got up out of bed, about half it, quarter 8, half 7ish, 8 o'clock, about quarter 8ish, round about that time, you know. This morning, and I looked on my phone and it was like, oh, but I looked on the internet and it said it was like -6, like, but temperatures went up now and it's not cold at all, to be fair. Scotty, are you Albanian? Seriously, Sippy post. Do you really think I'm Albanian? Come on. Slovakia. I think you're just taking the mick on you. Are you Polish? Mm, I don't think so, no. Not a chance. 100% English, 100% Geordie, Newcastle upon Tyne. Okay? With a little bit of Italian as well. Scotty, who wins? Big Andy Bailey or Andy Smith? Oh, do you know what? Andy Bailey. Is that? I didn't even know he was fighting. Is that the bloke from? Where's he from again? Oh God, he was going to come to Paddy's farm and me and Sheriff were going to go out for some meat with him actually, but it didn't end up happening because Sheriff was done something. He was doing something one weekend, and after that it just didn't happen. Basically, it just didn't. It didn't occur, you know. So that's what happened, and then I moved. So if you still was in Walls and I'll go to the gym with you, matey. I know, Dan, it would be good. That would be cush, actually. But unfortunately, until I get a car, I speak to Sheriff all the time, Peter. All the time. I spoke to him last night. Yeah. I spoke to him last night. He was meant to be giving us a ring the need actually, but the day, but he hasn't. He's probably busy, do you know what I mean? Busy with his family and that. Do you know the Grievesons? They're from Walker, John Donnelly, or not? The Grievesons. No, Sheriff isn't gay. He's got a woman, he's got a lass, he's got kids, grown up kids. They're from Walker. Probably will know them, I can't off the top of my head. Oh, I see it. Oh, yes. It's such and such. It's this one. It's that one. But if I was to see them, I'd probably recognise them. We're living in Walker from being born until I was 16, I think, or maybe 17. I'm not sure. I don't know if I was driving or not when we moved from Walker. Like, aye, that's right. Yes, they do, man, don't they? They own a scrapyard. Where's the scrapyard again? It's not the one on Walker Road, is it? Yeah, no, like your cousins are. Your cousins are. Where's the scrapyard? Is it on? It's on Walker Road. I've been Newcastle, bro. The club with a dance floor that goes round top. That goes round top club. I don't know. The only thing I can think of is you probably went to the boat, mate. But seeing that, if you went to the boat, sure you would have said, well, it was a boat. It wasn't, a particular building like a normal nightclub is. But I know that fancy a chat. Yeah. Mark, I'll definitely 100%. Yeah, email us and then we can swap phone numbers. Do you know what I mean? Like I do with Emma Cockrell. You know, do you know my email address, right? Is all lowercase, so it's all lowercase, right? Scotty G Man 041 at gmail.com. Okay? Okay, Mark? And we'll catch up after this for a little bit, okay? Because we're coming towards the end now. We haven't got long left. But there's still over 200 people in, which is good, because it's quite late now. I don't know what the time is actually. Because I'll look what time it is. Oh, didn't realise it was 20 to 12. Well, like I said, we'll do another 5 minutes or something and then we'll call it a day. Do you know what I mean? So, there you go. But, right, Mark, did you get me email address there? Oh, right, aye. I forgot about Messenger. Right, I'll do it on Messenger, mate. No problem. There's a what? I know there's a what? Richard Brown, I know. There's a watch on my wrist. I know that. I know. Obviously, I put it on, but no, I mean, Scotty, no. Baker Grove, it wasn't even to be, right. I'll tell you the crack, right? Baker Grove, apart from the, apart from the name, it wasn't even in Baker. It was in the West End. That's where it was filmed, the West End. So it was never, and I've never been in Baker Grove. Come on. Do you know what I mean? I've never been in Geordie Shore or Baker Grove. There you go. All right. Is it true that originally it was and Scotty, not Ant and Deck? Uh-huh. Maybe I wish it was, you know, but no, unfortunately not. I've never been on telly and I've never been famous. Mark, I will give you a ring right straight after this. We've still got 251 people in and we're only doing another 5 minutes, so do you know what I mean? But I hope you have enjoyed this live, like, I really do. It's now, oh, a Muslim girls' school, yeah. All right, no, I didn't know. Have you, I haven't met Alan Shearer. No, I haven't. Unfortunately, I haven't. He was one of my favourite footballers when I was a younger, like, I remember. Do you know what I mean? But I've never met him, like I said, the only like famous people I've met properly is the bare knuckle one and the bare knuckle and that. You know what I mean? Mick Terrell, what a gentleman that man is. You know, honestly, he's just you can't see anything bad about the lad. Why would you want him? Because he's such a nice person. Do you know what I mean? He's so. I mean, would you not get paid off with people asking for pictures took with you constantly and all the time? You can't walk anywhere without someone going, "Oh yeah, will you take me photo with us and that?" But he doesn't see anything. You in what? Portland. Where's Portland? I didn't even know where that is. Baker Grove scene is a Muslim girls. Oh, right, Dan, I didn't know that. Are you getting your life? I am. You should be able to tell. Scotty used to go to school. I did, I went, she was in my class actually, Cheryl. She was called Cheryl Tweedy then. But I did know her. No, I knew her very well. Very, very well actually. You know? Um, obviously before she got famous, I went to school with her, you know, and, for right from the start, being 11 up until we left. But she used to, I remember her going to like different events and this, that, and the other, and you know. So, are you basically just talking to us? Well, what else would I be doing? Did you? Oh, did you? I'm not even going to say that, Dan. But unfortunately, no, I didn't. You know, she's a good lass. She's a good lass. You know, she was alright. She was sound at school. You know, I know people change as they get older and that, but she's quite fit. Didn't like it when Cheryl beat up. Oh, I know. Um, I know. I wasn't too happy about that either. But what can you do? Do you know what I mean? You didn't have the full story, so did you? I did. No, not with Raoul Motors and Ronnie. I didn't. I didn't think Paddy would come on. He might come on. Actually, I'm going to do a live this week with Emma. Right. So, Paddy might come on then, and Civvy post saying, "Are you racist, Scotty?" Not a chance. I'm anything but. I'm the complete opposite. You know, I had a mixed, you know, of mixed race people in my life. You know, and I've always been not racist. You know, always. But it's been fantastic. I've had a fantastic time doing this live. I really have. It's been good. I think it's been I think it's been a good success. But we've done 2 hours now, and I only normally do an hour. So, but It's late now, isn't it? You know what I mean? So I'm gonna come off. Right. But I'm gonna be doing a live with Emma Cockrell during the week. We're gonna sort it out. So tune in for that one. It'll be good. I'll let you know. We'll let you know when it's gonna be. Do you know what I mean? Cheers, Mick. Appreciate that. Oh, cheers, Richard. Good night, mate. Good night. Right. We're going to come to the end now, people. Okay. But like I said, it's been a real pleasure. You know what I'm saying? It's been a real pleasure. And please tune in. Cheers. Cheers. See you later, Ronnie. And good night, everybody. Right? But please tune in for mine and Emma's live. Paddy might come on. I don't know. I'll have to ask Emma. She normally does one with them on a Saturday. So I'll have to see. But please tune in for mine and Emma's. We'll let you know. We'll put a post out telling everyone when it is. Okay? So we're going to leave it here for now. But like I said, I love you too, Dan. You're a good kid. Really, I love you to bits, mate. You think you're a belter. Okay, and tune in for mine and Emma's, like I said. Everyone will be informed when it's going to be. Okay, right. We're going to leave it here for now. Still got 200 people in. You know what I mean? 159 likes. That's good. Really good. Right. We're going to leave it here for now, guys. But like I said, I've had a great time, and good night, everyone. Okay. I'll see you during the week. Good night.